Hello, welcome to this video. This particular reaction was requested on Patreon via the Sobbing Susan tier. And if you want to request a reaction from me, you can do so by clicking on the link and going to the Sobbing Susan tier. There are a limited number of spots, so make sure you go in and get your request in for this month. Anyway, let's go on to the reaction. This is Sarah Richards Grabber. Hello again. Ooh, thank you for supporting my channel for another month. She has requested Lana Del Rey. Here we go. But this is one I haven't heard, even though I've heard all of her albums. This is the song Young and Beautiful, which I looked up and double checked and it wasn't on any of the albums, so I haven't heard it. Let's go. Oh, was this for the Great Gatsby film? It's quite dark, cinematic, all my fave things.
Done it all, had my cake, now
it's quite slickly produced for a Lana song.
Had summer nights, you and I were
Gorge. Love the melody of this.
like a child. Will you still love me when no longer young and beautiful?
Wow. It's very epic.
My aching soul.
Very orchestral as well. It's really nice to hear her sing with an orchestra, like timpanis and strings and stuff.
When I'm no longer beautiful.
Wow. God, like a kind of existential question, isn't it,
The new age now, rock and roll, the way you play, it's an electric soul.
I just love how epic it is. It feels quite different to a lot of the stuff that she's done. Maybe it's because she wrote it for the movie, so she wanted to kind of make a different vibe,
I know you will, I know you will.
It does sound like early Lana though. If I were to make a comparison, it sounds close to the first album.
I get to heaven, please
I'd love to see her perform with an actual orchestra, that'd be amazing.
tell me if you can. All that grace, all that face.
Ooh,
Wanna pass my
nice.
like diamond.
Nice, cool. So big, I love that.
And I got nothing but my aching soul. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful?
Wow.
Beautiful.
Ooh, dark, love it. Oh, I love a bit of cinema. I must say that that's something I'm really getting into with my music is realizing how I love the kind of huge kind of theatrical cinematic nature of where pop music can go, yeah, and that one sounds quite different for Lana. It feels like a quite slickly produced orchestral song with her as the vocalist. It's quite beautiful, and I love hearing that from her because I think that a lot of her stuff is either this very quiet, intimate, romanticism, she does have bigger, more cinematic moments, National Anthem. Actually, yeah, particularly on that first album, really. But otherwise, it's there's not that much of the kind of big orchestrally kind of stuff. And so, yeah, it's nice to hear her do that because she can certainly do it well, I loved how moody it was. It really kind of created this, sense of, dark, kind of slightly gothic, ill-fated romance, that kind of... I love all that that kind of picture it was painting, and really kind of does fit with the idea of the retro, the Great Gatsby retro 20s, but it's quite dark as well. That kind of aesthetic. It's cool. Yeah, very nice. Let's look at the lyrics. Will you still love me when I am young and old? I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now, diamonds brilliant and a Bel Air now, hot summer nights mid-July, when you and I were forever wild. The crazy days, city lights, the way you play me like a child, will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Maybe she's taking the position of the character in Great Gatsby, because that's kind of the vibe, isn't it? Falling in love with somebody in the party, with someone hugely charming and whatever, but maybe not necessarily having the faith in them long term, Will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul? Wow. I know you will. Oh, I know you will. Oh, okay. So she does. So although she's questioning it, she does have that faith in them. But I feel like the music belies the fact that maybe this person isn't actually to be trusted. And she's kind of saying, like everything's going well right now, with career, everything's going well. We're having loads of parties, rock and roll, all that kind of stuff. And she's still asking, will you still love me when all of this goes away? Will you still actually love me? I know you will. I know you will. But I don't know. It's like she's still asking that question. It's like, I know you will. Maybe she's trying to convince herself, Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, young and beautiful. Lovely. Really nice to hear something quite different from Lana. Thank you so much again for supporting the channel. Like, honestly, like the patron support is just immense for me. It means so much, and it really actually is like really helping me like in my career. It's given me time, and that time I can put into the YouTube, I can put into music. So thank you so much. I'll see you on YouTube. If not, maybe I'll see you at a gig. I don't know, whatever. Cool. Bye.